Hello again, and welcome to SCLC TV. I'm Maynard Eaton, your host, and of course our president and CEO, Dr. Charles Steele Jr. Abortion rights have been the issue this week. We'll talk about it. Dr. Steele, in your state of Alabama, in Missouri, and here in Georgia, abortions have virtually been banned. Is that a civil rights issue or a human rights issue or both?
It's both civil rights and human rights, Maynard, due to the fact that's a situation when you're talking about the relationship with God. You can't take God out of this. It's between the right of a woman and her relationship with God. See, when people out here politically and they have no respect for the spirituality and the spiritual being of what's right and don't understand relationship spiritually, then they are subject to bring about politics. And what I'm saying is that it was politics that got Jesus crucified. And this is crucifying the rights of women. And I'm saying that a woman should have the right to control her own destiny when it comes to her body.
Do you think we're on the pathway to reversing Roe versus Wade, and what would that do to this country?
With this sentiment that's going on, that's why I say people try to say that we don't need SCLC and the other civil rights organizations anymore. That's not really a job for politicians. It's a job for the civil rights activists and human rights people. You have to put it all on the line. What are you willing to sacrifice to go to D.C., to go to state government, local government, all entities of government, and let them know we have the power? And people are resting on their laurels. They're resting on being important, significant in their own little environment. And the ship is going down. I was working for a particular company. It was the Boy Scouts of America. I was Explorer executive. And one of the gentlemen in our staff meeting said to the executive director, said, what do we do when the ship is going down? He said, if it's going down, you find another way to get off and to survive. You jump off, first of all. You jump off your complacent attitude, the complacentness that you have. You jump off, you are so great in what you do. It's not about you. It's about we. And that's where politicians miss the boat.
Are you troubled by what you see happening in the country now politically and with all the things that are going on? Are we at a turning point here with regard to all these presidential candidates, President Trump? From a civil rights activist point of view, are you troubled right now?
No, because this is nothing new. Man, this has been going on for biblically, same thing. Been going on for many years. Politics versus what is right. Now, you know, I tell folks all the time, I told a lady on the plane last night coming from Chicago, I said, Judas had to be in Christ's way in order for him to do his work. God created these situations. Maynard, what are you going to do? Steele, what are you going to do? We're going to rise to the occasion. These situations are not new. It brings out the courageousness of individuals.
Well, this is something new. A new magazine where your wife writes about my civil rights journey with Dr. Charles Steele Jr. Quite a good-looking edition. She makes you look very good, sir.
Sir, it's all about my wife. God gave me a gift from heaven. I've been married to her 41 and a half years, soon be 42 years. And I met her in civil rights and through politics in Greene County, Alabama. And my wife saw the vision from the beginning that I was committed. And she joined in. And I said, I met you in the street, knocking on doors, telling folks, come down to the rally. And I'm going to go to heaven, knocking on doors, telling folks, come on down to the church. We got a rally tonight. That's how I met her. And
she's been with you ever since?
She's been with me ever since. The second time I met her, I asked her to marry me. She said, are you crazy?
Knocking on doors. Your wife could not knock on this door and get in at one point. You built this building, but she wasn't allowed in. Is that correct?
And that's correct. And she wrote about it in this article. And I admire her for that. You know, people smile in your face, stab you in the back, that old cliche. It's true, Maynard. That's why when God calls you and anoints you, I know I'm anointed. And I don't have to tell nobody. I know my relationship with God. And it doesn't have to be in the seat that I'm in now. But it is about helping those who has been disenfranchised.
Kathleen Steele represents a partner, but also of the many other women instrumental in the civil rights movement, does she not?
She does. She's the fourth First Lady of SCLC. And with that power, I never forget one well-known celebrity mentioned to us that, do you know you represent all of us? You know, you just like the First Lady of Michelle Obama and the First Lady Hillary Clinton. It's no different. I mean, you're the First Lady of freedom, justice, and equality. And that says a lot. And guess what? This organization has the historicity. Can I say that again? Folks like to hear me say that. The historicity.
You made the word up.
That's Charles Steele word on my tombstone, Maynard. Please make sure my wife put that on there. The historicity of SCLC. Like you, man.
Oh, man. The president of SCLC, Dr. Charles Steele Jr. I'm Maynard Eaton. See you next week.